Defining those problems as you can, for a number of years now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Goglings, Gogorifics, Gogs, peoples of the world. Welcome to episode 480 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Eleron. This is the show that we do here every Tuesday during the course of the year, focusing on story and narrative in games. About once a month, we play D&D. Here I play D&D a lot more than that on my own channel, but about once a month we play D&D here with By the Dice Roll, playing Ghost of Saltmarsh. But today we are going to be playing more of Expeditions Rome, which is what we have been doing for a while now in terms of the video game stuff, and I'm very excited. It has gone very well, and we are closing in, I think, on a new milestone to move further along with Expeditions Rome. So before I go any further, just a couple of reminders about ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, please follow us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. Please consider subscribing to us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. And if you haven't done so already, please consider clicking through and checking out our individual channels, because we have our own Patreons and subsystems and stuff like that here as well. But otherwise, I'm going to be with you until a little bit after 7 p.m. Eastern, right around 7, maybe 7:05 or so Eastern, when I'm going to be giving way to Kilgore Trout, who a few hours after that will be trying not to be shocked by the system twice, as he continues with System Shock 2 Remastered. But until then, I am with you. And I'm going to be joining you here as we continue to play Expeditions Rome. Hi, everyone. Let me just make a quick little bit of adjustment on the lighting up here and make sure that we have the right lighting. So, hi, everyone. It's good to see you all. I am excited to play more of this game and continue to get into it. I am very well into it now. I mean, if you take a look at the... Let's go over there. If you take a look at that, you will see that I have got right now almost 50 hours in. I will pass the 50-hour mark today. So we have made some very good progress here and even gotten 37% of the achievements. So we've done some stuff. Hey, what's up, Strider? And always a pleasure, Darth Sesu. But the time has come for us to continue on with Africa. We've done a lot already. We have more, I think another 2 or 3 sections that we have to, or sectors that we have to pacify. Also made some very good progress on upgrading our camp, which has also been very cool because I want to get that camp as upgraded as possible. It's going to make it possible for me to basically open up a lot of other areas when I do that, so that it just gives me more flexibility. Like, for example, upgrading the shop basically meant that I was able to get a lot more denarii. I need denarii for a variety of reasons throughout the course of the game. So that's why it helps to be able to have things upgraded. The other thing is that I finally figured out the morale system. It only took me, 40 hours to figure. And so, yeah, I was able to do that. So, hold on one second. Okay, hang on one sec. Sorry, I'm just responding to something quickly. Okay. Right. So, let us continue. I have like a side quest somewhere as well, relating, I think, to the tomb, if I'm not mistaken, because I found this one blade that was in the tomb that I have to get fixed. So let me see. Let me take a look at my quests. Oh no, I did that already. I completed that. I took care of the number of death. Yeah, and I took care of that. Okay, right. So, Conquest of Africa, diplomatic distractions. Did I do... There was one completed quest, though. Side quest. Contempt of court, unsettled score. Maybe not. I did these other side quests. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But there was something that I had that was like a weapon thing that I had to deal with. And I have this diplomatic distractions. Oh, that was one thing. Right, was I had to go to the Smith in Memphis.
Salvete Legionari.
I think. Ah, there we go. This is what I needed. Okay. So, Tutankhamun's meteorite blade. Oh, and I already equipped it, didn't I? Tutankhamun's dagger, but I also equipped it? He said doubtfully. Let me see. Did I? I need inventory. Thank you. Yeah, I did. Tutankhamun's dagger 3. Yes. Okay. I remember. Do you remember the time? I do. That we had this thing. Okay. I think everybody is filled up with stuff. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, Jesus. Appalled. This dude is going to leave any minute. All right. Is there any way... See, the thing is, he's... Hesitant, pleased, appalled. The problem... Okay, so here's the thing. This guy is very much close to just being like to bailing on me completely. So I would like to leave him here. The problem is that this guy is a social guy who is helping my overall morale. So if I try to replace him... Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I wish there was a second place. Actually, what happens if I upgrade... Boost their approval up to indifferent. It's too bad I can't have... There isn't something that I can upgrade to allow me to use 2 people in there at the same time. You'd think I could have 2 people bathing in there. Like, it wouldn't be that hard. Because this guy is working on my overall morale for my crew, and I need to do that, basically. So, you know what? If Astorius Lebo leaves, he leaves. I'll have to recruit him later. Everyone else, he's a little hesitant. I got to work on that. Devoted, pleased. Triumphus is indifferent, whatever. Daenerys hesitant, but she's not going to leave me anyway because she's one of my core group. Yulia is devoted, but wouldn't leave anyway. Bestia is devoted, wouldn't leave anyway. Cineros and Kesor are both unwavering. They wouldn't leave anyway. So the only one I really have to worry about here at the moment is whether or not Astorius Lebo leaves. Respectfully, I mean, it's nice to think about getting other people, but like I have other ones that can do the whole like freeload, get some free stuff in there. I can try to recruit someone if I have to, so I'm not going to sweat it. I need to keep the other one in there because I need to keep building up my morale. Fortunately, I figured that out before it became disastrous, but now that I understand how it works, now I'm in a spot where I think it should be pretty good as long as I can leave that guy there. But that means he's got to stay there, so which is not optimal. Okay. Replenish. Confirmed. He's disgruntled. I'll have to deal with him eventually as well. These are all fine. Okay. Trained architect. Yeah, no. Every 35 hours, yeah. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. All right, so.
Salve.
Now the question is, do I... The question is, do I do the diplomatic distractions thing? The conquest of Africa. Let's see what happens if I leave and go do that. There we go. Okay, can the Berbers handle them? That's where the Berbers are. Where are my... Oh. Forgot that I had an army coming at me. Okay. Anti... Oh, so that's where they're going to be. Okay, well then I'm going to send... I'll send my best legion, which is the one that I have here. They are going to attack Antipurgus. That's fine. I got somebody in there already. So I'm going to go up north. Okay. All right, Legio Witrix. That insubordination risk was up at like 85% and is now dropping down because of the morale boost that I've been doing, so that's why we're doing that. We're going to go with this. Worried about still the 5% survival chance. Like, not survival chance, but... Okay.
The men are awaiting your orders.
Okay, I need artillery. I think we're looking at that.
Testudinem formate!
Ba, 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 ba. Things you love to see. Okay.
Our legion has engaged the enemy.
Let's go with Inyeni's Gambit. Signal the assassinated, slay the enemy general. I think... I hate to do that, but... Gotta do it. Sorry, Inyeni.
One of our manifolds is about to break.
This looks promising. Coordinated skirmish. We just have the -1. Which would drop down our Legionari. That's fine.
Contendite vestra fonte!
Ba, 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 ba. Okay, good.
The battle is won!
Yeah, let's go with plunder and salvage.
Expilati quae maxima.
Okay, good, good. Very nice. Sorry that we lost our assassin, but it was an option. Okay. So, that now means... Lion Arena. I think we've already done that one. Despite the beauty of these lands, it's easy to let your thoughts drift while you travel. You've made your way into an area where the terrain is dense and the paths twisty, seeming to reflect your environment. Countless thoughts of strategy, troop movements, and politics crowd your mind. You're shaken from the reverie by the dull twang of arrows leaving bowstrings. Your Praetorians raise their shields and throw themselves off their horses without even thinking, avoiding the worst of the volley. You can't help but grind your teeth in anger as you see that the men who emerge from the wilderness around you are unmistakably Roman. It's Wixie. You have no time to order your people around. You must fight alongside whomever was near you when Wixie struck. These people do not give up, man. This freaking crew. Enemies will attack first. Carinus Garrulus, huh? Fight back enough that they flee and scatter. 8 left to kill. Okay. Do not like that they... Okay, well, first of all... No, I need time. Get you over there. And you over there. And you go there. And you go there. And you go there. Okay. Let's go. Hey, Tagangia. Everybody's burning. Lancing. Why are you saying Roma Invicta since you're trying to undercut Rome? Roma Traitoris! Wow, that's a lot of people. Resisted burning, resisted burning. Very nice. Okay. That's what I like to see. Okay. God damn it, glancing. Glancing twice. That's great. Dude, what is with the glancing? Jerk. Okay. Problem with doing all that is that now I can't hit those archers, which is suboptimal. It's a little bit hard to see on this desert landscape, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Wow. One shot, one kill, baby. That was useful. I'll take that all day. Let's go. All right. Shield wall. We're at archers. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Jeez, man.
Get in formation. Romo Invicta.
Got to get rid of 6 others. These guys with the shields are going to take longer, which is why, you know, more defense, obviously. So, although that whirlwind might work pretty well, we'll see.
Fall in, advance.
Okay. Okay. Okay, should have done that first, but oh well. Live and learn. Okay. I love it. Okay, I don't want him taking any chances, and I'm coming here for a reason. No. Coming back here. Okay. Can I hit you? Outstanding critical hit. Let's go. Five. Excellent. Outstanding. Okay.
Oh, was that as painful as it looked?
Again, critical. Can I shiv him? Yes, I can. Yeah, let's go. The run critical finally worked. Oh my goodness. Okay, one left. We're going to run up here. Mm-hmm. Fine. Okay, we're basically backing everybody off as far as we can here. Can't quite get there, huh? Okay, that's fine. I'm backing everyone off as far as I can, except for Queso, who has shield wall, which means it's going to take a while for these guys to get through them. I just have one more guy that I have to get rid of. So. Two glancing. Whatever. Yeah, good luck.
I almost felt that.
Yeah. You're so cute at this age. That did a whole lot of nothing. Oh, man, I was hoping for more than that. Ow. Ow. A lot of glancing, though. Boom! That's how we do it downtown. Nobody injured. I used one... Count on one, peel him. That is how we do it. Screw you and your freaking ambush. Take that, shadowy organization. Now the quality's out of the question. Yeah, I mean... Now, I don't know if they're going to be a constant thorn in my side for the rest of the game, or if there's some point where I'm able to, like, break their leadership. I kind of thought I already had done that. I thought I had already broken their leadership, but apparently not. Like I say, though, not going to complain. I am very happy to grab all this stuff. Okay. And that was just heading up to, like, get to the next stage. Anything up here? Aha, yeah. You always got to be careful to really check all around the map when you finish up with a tactical scenario like I just did. You have to check around the map because... There's often some serious... There are some serious goodies to be had. And this map in particular, like, is very bright with the desert sun and all that, so it's a little rough. Let me get up here. Okay. Ooh. One slashing and bludgeoning. That could be very useful. Maybe for Queso? Maximum resistance, bludgeoning and piercing 5%. No, it's not as good. What do you have? No. Health. No. Fire resistance is left right, but then this would be, yeah. No, I think this is, I think it's better. Okay. What about that good helmet? Pristine heavy helmet. Yeah, but Armor of the Champion is better. Gain focus. No, he really needs focus. So Helmet of the Champion ignores critical damage. That's really useful. That's still really good. Can't use that. Okay. Pretty sure everyone has... She could still use a better bow, honestly. Like, he's got a great bow, but... An awesome bow, not a great bow. Okay, good. Alrighty. Alright. Quick save that. And on we go. Where was I? Before I was so rudely interrupted by an attempted ambush. Oh, I have to pacify. Yeah. Pacify the region. Dispatch. Yep, they're on their way. Meanwhile, the Egyptian army. The Berbers are going to try to repel this stuff. Survival chance. Okay. I love this. 20% player defense. Survival chance 100%. Insubordination risk 0%. That's what I like to see.
We are ready to deploy the Legion.
I don't like the -5, though. Devastating Wedge, probably our best option. It's a tiny little group. 2,400? They're outnumbered 2-1. Why would they go after us?
The men are close enough to engage.
Okay. Okay, -4. Yeah, I got to do that. I mean, we're still got issues with the yeah, we still got issues with artillery, but
the enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
-9. I need the greater defense there.
This is it! Their will to fight is broken!
Jesus, -11. Fewer people. I guess that.
Instate
Oh boy.
hostibus. Eos persequimini.
All right. Sector conquered. Awesome. Okay. Very pleased with that. All right, now. Dispatch the Legion. While traveling, you come across an ancient shrine to some unidentifiable native deity. At the base of the shrine lie various offerings.
A shrine to a god of travel, no doubt. We should leave an offering, just in case. We need not answer to any barbarian gods. Do you know what this is, Legate? Free money.
Let's leave an offering. Generous and the superstitious approve. Okay. Wait. Okay. Dispatch Legion. I want these all conquered. Hey, what's up, Genly? All right, so the Social Praetorian has increased the morale of Legio Weetrix to -22. He's almost there. And the Legio Afram is feeling very good about themselves, actually. Okay. Now, this one. Dispatch the Legion. An abandoned animal. In patch of bushes off the beaten path, one of your Praetorians discovers a recently killed antelope. It has plenty of meat on it, but food turns bad quickly in the desert heat. Nope. Nope. No food poisoning. No, thank you. No food poisoning. Oh, boy, I am very close to leveling up, aren't I? Very, very, very close. Okay. Plus 20% shield damage when at full strength. Flawless defense. Frighten. -1 movement reduction from wearing light armor or heavier. That actually could be very useful. Warcry immovable. Permanent immunity is useful. Stand fast. Yeah, I like this. Let's do that. He could use more room because he use more movement because he does not have a whole lot of that. Yeah, I don't love versatile. Okay, let's see. Spend 2 skill points, so... Accuracy might be more useful. Start combat with double movement. Seize ground is useful. Assist is useful. Just want to increase accuracy, I think. Okay. And I want to take a look at this. So he's... Okay. So my character is very close to leveling. Should level the next time any big experience thing happens. Queso just leveled, so it'll be a while. Same for Cineros. Bestia is very close to leveling as well. Julia just leveled. It'll take a while. And Daenerys pretty close too. Okay. Okay. We need food. All right. Now we have rations. No longer starving. Okay. And the tannery. What? I'm out of rations again. Okay. I'm just entering this basically to restore rations, and then I'm going to leave again and then get the Legion back, and then I'm going to, once they've got all that stuff, I'm going to see what upgrades I have available to me. Yes, absolutely. I forgot we were making those Pelem too. Alrighty, well. Why use Pelem 1 when you can use Pelem 2? Pelem 1 nonsense. How about some Pelem 2? How about Pelem 2? Okay. Finally, because the Pelem 1 was, what if you run out of steps for the day? No! Prince Justin, ah! That's funny. Yeah, actually, I felt like my Pila were not keeping up, basically, damage-wise with the people I was running into. So I'm actually feeling fairly good that I had to switch things up. Yeah, this is just not as good. Need to make a better bow. Which I'll deal with in a minute. Just want to get my guys back here. And then I'll handle everything. Enemies on the move. Let's see. Flag down a group of merchants. Pay them 300 denarii to lull an inferior equipment to the Egyptian army, reducing their aggression. Okay. So... where is Siwa Outpost? Ah, it's right there. Okay. Please go there. Okay, now I'm going here. I'm going to see if I have any upgrade possibilities left, and I'm hoping that I do. I have to refill my Pila. I think I have 1 or 2 of them that I have to do. I may not have, actually, because I just replaced one with one with 2, so I may not have anything to do with that regard. But also get more rations.
All quiet.
All right. So, first of all, okay. Now, let's see. I would like to buy some rations. Well, not maybe that many. Let's go with that. That should be, I think, enough. Okay. Now we go here. We want to restore this. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. And now, can I upgrade anything? I can, it appears. Could get an Imperator tent. Increase stone walls. Ah, level 3 battle stratagems. Yes, because I want to get to the Lavacrum as well. Yep. Time for some new battle stratagems. Okay. Next up is going to be the Lavacrum. I need one of those, and that will lead me to the Foundry. And the Foundry is going to be pretty slick when I get there, but I'm going to need some more. I'm going to need 2. Yeah. I'm also going to need... So I'm going to need 2 lumber mills and 2 quarries, basically, to build both of these. Okay. New one-use stratagem available. Let's go with that. I have so many of these one-uses now that it's pretty much like... I try to just make sure they're even, and then I kind of go from that. But again, that's going to change now that I have the ability to do level 3 stratagems, so... And I feel like that's just the right time because, again, I'm going to be getting into battles, presumably, that are tougher. So I'm going to need these here. Okay. Right. So, let's see. Mutinous. Oh, Jesus. I mean, he's probably going to leave, but I don't know. I don't know what else. I mean, you know, sorry, bro. Like, again, I'm going to lose him, but I don't. I think I have my reaction is kind of like whatever, you know, because... Yeah, because I need to get their morale back into positive numbers, basically. Let's check that out. And then replenish at the tent. And then continue.
Night.
Heavy Lorca Hamada 2. Alright, I have an extra Pelum 2 already. Might need that. But not immediately. Okay. Let me get up here.
Our way.
10 out of 12 sectors are pacified. Need to be
At
12
your
out of 12. They have the diplomatic thing to do as well. Oh. That's because because I used up the Pelum 2. You have anything new to say?
Hey there, lover boy.
No, but I always appreciate that. All right. Let's get back here. Let's save it in the camp. Okay. Arvin camp. We're right. Confirm. Okay. All right. Now let's see. Can we... Ah ha ha! I thought I might level up. And Bestia is very close to leveling now, as is Daenerys. Okay. But for right now, it's just me, which is fine. 12 to 20 piercing damage. Interrupting can now attack 2 targets before it ends. That's very useful. 100% critical chance for ranged attacks against adjacent characters could be very useful too. Yeah, I just don't use ranging shot enough. Yep, no, I think we're looking at point blank. No. Barrage warriors. Leave the supplies. All right, lock these guys down. And attack. And Bestia is leveled up. Okay. Kill on ground. He does do that a decent amount. Feint could be useful. That's interesting, that prowling, but... Assassinate, sneak attack. I like the Focus Master. Movement is unlimited until the character stops moving. Oh my god, that's amazing. No. I feel like that'll be useful because he does that enough. So I feel like that'll be okay. Okay, 30 away from Daenerys leveling up as well. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of a tough battle. Why does he only have 85% chance? I'm going to use him, but I may have to reload this. Insubordination risk is getting better, but it's not there yet.
Which formation shall we use?
Let's see. Let's go with Devastating Wedge.
Cordium Formate! Battle is joined. How shall we proceed?
How about a supportive square?
Akman Formate! changing for the worse.
Get that down to that. 2105, 1205. Let's go with that.
Requérete et amúnete.
Okay. Ah, this drops. I'm going to use this. Fortifications. Drops my risk to the commander. Yes, please. Yes, please. Do not want to take any chance. I have plenty of those stratagems anyway. I'll take that. All right. Now I have a new goal, apparently. I'll take that. Right, okay, and then there's this battle. Again, they're like half our ability, so like that's very strange to me. Let's go with this. Gaius Fulcadius Tullus.
How do you wish to deploy?
Oh, it's a salty banana. That will do it. Ah, the delicious salty banana. Cunning weak center.
Alicite hostes in infamatam amitiam accium. Our ranks have reached the enemy lines.
-3402, 05, -3. Let's go with that supportive square. Still not crazy about that artillery disadvantage, but
the enemy line is breaking.
let's go with that. Hold and regroup.
Praesidia tenete.
Nice. Outstanding.
The enemy is routed.
And we drop them down further. Accept conditional surrender, sure.
Proseguiamo.
Good. I like things you like to see. Okay. And loving it. Okay. Where's my guy? Here he is. Let me save it as our continuing. Okay. So we're going to go in there. We're going to talk to them. And then we have one more region to pacify, and then the diplomatic sort of main quest thing up in Alexandria. And then we'll see. Africa may be closing in on being done. Don't suppose you have more money, do you? Oh, you do have more money. Well, outstanding. I'll take all of it. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so then I'm going to come here. Use to replenish my people.
At your service.
Okay. He's still appalled. He's disgruntled. He's mutinous. He's disgruntled. I may have to recruit new guys.
Yes.
But part of the problem... Yeah, I have to do that desert camp thing, which I'll do in a minute. Part of the problem here is... my morale situation is still not back to where it needs to be. Because otherwise, I would put mutinous guy in there. But if I can upgrade the lava whatchamacallit, that will certainly help. Might be able to do that once I get this region pacified and I get more things that I can upgrade the camp with.
Please excuse me.
Our
Okay.
help was requested by one of the major tribes under our rule. They say their most important elder was captured by their rivals.
What do they expect from us?
The elder's rescue, of course.
Do we know where he's been held?
They're in the process of transferring the hostage. The scouts have spotted a group of armed hostiles. Please do
send
send
someone.
someone sensitive to the precarity of this situation. We need the elder alive, or we're sure to have an uprising on our hands.
Most trusted companions, huh? Oh, and everybody else has to be... Okay. Well... this may not work out. A lot of these people are not happy with me right now.
Our way, Legate.
How's morale?
Morale has been better. I believe a few victories is all the... We're nearly at full strength. With a little more... I should also... We have many Legionari still. Morale has been... I believe a few victories is...
Okay, well, I've already done the few victories thing. It's not about that. I wonder if I'm able to see, actually, the stats of the... stats of the camp. Because if I could get him back into the positive territory, then at that point I would start, then I would remove them and I'd start putting people in there to sort of, you know, firm them up, basically. But in the meantime, I feel like I need to work on the morale of the entire camp, not just get one person who's mad. A couple of people are mad to, you know, chill. And it's always the greedy ones, right? The ones who are just kind of like, hey, why are you you're too nice a guy. Come on now. Tiny desert camp. I guess that's here. Okay. Where's this tiny desert camp? All right. I was going to say, I was like, what the heck? Beatings will continue, morale improves, and then a bit.
Romance, have my people sent you to rescue us? Please, save my warriors first. They will fight beside you.
Okay. Free the Elder's followers. Reach the Berber Elder to release him. The Elder must not die. Okay. Well, all right. So we want to send all our guys. Really, I could have used more Sagittariuses, I think, but well, do I have any Sagittariuses? No, I do not. Well, shoot. Should have thrown a Pila first.
You must try harder. Charge the enemy! Cut them down!
Shield walled. Okay.
Enjoy the taste of Roman steel!
Nice. Okay, good. We want to go around there, so let's get this way. That was a mistake. It's okay. I don't want this guy coming back up, so okay, I don't want you coming back up, so let's go this way. Ooh, nice. Oh, wait. No, it was a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a terrible mistake. No, I didn't mean to do that. I could have gone there. Well, actually, it's okay. But that was dumb. I should have... Oh, well.
Who are you? Enemies!
Yeah.
Sound the alarm!
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was dumb. Who has action points? Oh.
Fight for the freedom of your families.
There we go. Love it. You hold them off. Ow. Two glancing. It's okay. 5 damage. Jeez. Flanked. Not great. Nice. Ouch. Okay. A lot of guys on him. But he, to be frank, is not my guy, so...
I have nothing to do with this.
Let's see. Maybe if I can do... Okay. Yeah, I know. That hurt. Nice. Give me some of that. Get out of there. Okay, where'd you go? You're there. Let's go here. I love it. Oh. Nice. And dead. Okay, we got the archer up there. That activates one more person, maybe? Let me go up this way. Okay. Yeah, what do I do with you? Go up that way or that way? Well, let me get... Oh, but then these guys come into the mix. Can I do this? Yeah, it's okay.
Fight! Fight for the freedom of your families!
Got 2 shamans. That's not great. How about we depopulate the area? Basically what I'm doing, actually. Although I don't know how the Elder's going to react, but... I wish I knew if this was going to... It's not going to be able to see him anyway. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Right, so she could betray me in a glorious manner. Yes. It's very true. That whole thing that's where Cleopatra's ending up is troubling. Okay, do not let them go after the Elder. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Why would that be the one that you go after? Oh my god. Goodness gracious. Are you serious? I cannot believe they just did that. That guy's dead, man. Unreal, man.
Push them out together.
One glancing. Okay. All right. Who's got bandages? You're the only one with bandages? Oh my goodness. Hate to do this, but ouch.
Stick to the plan. We will defeat them.
Let me give you something else to think about. Do I have anyone who can, like, boost morale? Probably not. Okay. Oh, man. Let's see.
Easy.
That's pretty sweet. I'll take that. Love that. Quick save it. This is good-ish, but I am very... That's the problem. Because if they're going to keep doing that, like... She's got... That's why I pulled her up there. If they're going to keep doing that, we got a problem. Oh, this Huntress is now officially freaked out, huh? Jerk. All right, I got to get him down there. Yeah, I think this is the only thing I can do. I got to get him down there and give this guy something else to think about. If he's there and he is worried about this, which is what he should be worried about, and not this guy. Yeah, I wish he had bandages, but he does not. Okay, can I... Okay, and then this guy... Ow, poison, poison, poison. Oh, that was a mistake. Mistake, mistake, mistake. That's okay, though. Okay. Okay. Badger, badger, badger.
Stay away from me, please.
Okay, so the one worry left is this person up here. Please, for the love of everything, do not fire on this guy.
Didn't like that, did you?
Ow. Nice. She got hit by 2 people. I love it. He's in trouble. Ow. Okay. Oh my god. He is in huge trouble. Okay. He is probably going to go down with an injury. Might as well go down swinging, though. That sounded disgusting. Okay. Good. Okay. I love it. Okay. Okay, so... I gotta kill the archer. I didn't want to do that, but if I don't do that, she can go after the elder. Okay. What the frick? What? God damn it. God damn it, that's not... Alright, we're gonna reload the quick save. Damn it. I must have, like... I thought the space where I was going was apparently someplace different than where I ended up, so... That's sucky. Okay, so that's fine. Little irritating because it's not what I meant to do. I had it nicely set up and then I screwed something up, and that's frustrating. And ow. Yeah.
Stay away from me, please.
Okay.
Didn't like that, did you?
Yeah. Really bad. God, I can't believe I made that mistake. Ugh. This is terrible. Okay. Jerk. Yeah, I mean, the issue is the freaking archers. That's the issue. And, like, that last time it didn't... There was not a problem that last time, but it was definitely this time. Doesn't have any status effects, so I can't. I really wish I could heal him, but I don't have a bandage on this guy. Alright, it's going to quick save it here.
Gezil is watching us. Show them how you fight.
I like the Berserkers. Big fan. Is in cover. Okay. There you are. It'd be lovely if I could... Okay, well the archers are gone now. And there's no reinforcements coming. The shaman, and I've killed the archers, so they can't be revived. The shaman are still problems in general. I guess I'm going to bring him here. I'd rather he go down than one of my other guys goes down. Why can I not? Oh, there we go. Dead. Good. This guy's almost dead. All right, so there's 2 guys here, and the shaman is in the poison. So three guys plus this almost dead guy. And this guy down here. Save it again. Okay, whatever. Nice.
Help! Somebody! They're fighting!
Help somebody they're fighting. Nice.
You'll have to go through me.
Love the Berserker. What? Where the frick did you come from? Alright, well, you're up there at least. Ow. Okay. Damn it. That's all you get? That might actually have not been the right thing to do now that I think of it. I might have tried to run. I have it saved just before this turn, so... Local God Nigel. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Okay.
barbarian!
Nice. Okay, let's see. I guess this guy... We're going to get here. If this guy runs away, we got 3 people around him that are going to try to take him out. I can't do that. That's... It's going to kill this guy is the problem. And he's got shield damage, so never mind. Shield protection, I mean. There he is. Run down here. Be great if you could hit him with a... Peel him here. Good. He's dead. I love it. Can't heal him because he's poisoned. Yep. Yep. Within a hex. Can I go here? Can you get here?
Support me, and we shall be triumphant. You're missing the fight.
Okay, removed poisoned and healed. Great. That's great. Now the only issue is this guy, who's in huge trouble. But dead.
Come to my aid, you useless mules.
Are you all right?
Okay. Removed poisoned. All right. Still in big trouble, but not completely dead. Especially if he can get the hell out of Dodge. All right, so we've got this one random archer up here. We got this guy down here. And that's it? Is that it? We've only got 2 people left? Shaman. Oh, no, we got this guy. Shaman, we've got the Desert Warrior Heavy, and we've got the Archer. Still, looking better than it was a few minutes ago. Quick save it, and...
I have nothing to do with this. No use fighting them. These Romans are relentless.
Everyone uninjured. We got him out. We used 12 freaking Pila and 2 Pila 2. 14 of them. But we got them the hell out. Woo! That was something. That's a lot of Pila. Yeah, I know. We're going to pacify by removing everybody, apparently. Good golly, Miss Molly. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Could see a scenario where this is going to be useful. Yeah. She is disgruntled or not. Soon as we leave this area, we will have the area pacified. Made a desert and call it peace. Yeah, right? I mean, the thing here was... the problem really was the Elder. I didn't know if I was going to get bonus points from eliminating all the enemies, but I eliminated a lot of them in the end anyway. It was just getting the Elder out of there. It would have been nice if he just went north instead of south, down the ladder and up the other place and whatever, but in the end it worked out. Can you... Take the item. Damn it. I want to see what this guy has. Miranda. I want to pick up the freaking item. Pick up the... Get the frick... Good. God... Alright, fine. I don't even know what the hell's on that guy. Better not be something good. That was the winner. That's the sword of champions. Like kicking around his body. Can I just sit... Can I just see what's on his body? Trying to loot here, okay? Right, they didn't use anything because they didn't go with them. Yeah, just, I'm like, come on, bro. Help me out here. Just, you know. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Quick save, and then can I... Like, what is this doing? What is that? Why on earth would it be like, all right, you all go here, and you run up there, and then you stand next to him. Okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind, it's not going to work. It's fine. It's fine. Didn't want it anyway. That's a lie, I did. Sector conquered. Tremendous. Okay. Let's save this before I do anything as Arv continuing. Okay. Now, what I would like... Okay. That's got to be the last region, right? Go there. And go there. Okay, and now send your legion to take the outpost. Whenever you ask why, you can bet the devs also have a clue. Okay. Man selling a haphazard collection of Berber and Roman equipment. He says he scavenged it from the site of a small engagement between local bandits and Roman soldiers. Okay, I'll buy it. Okay. Going to resolve this battle. This will be the last of the regions to deal with. And then I do the diplomatic stuff that Cleopatra wanted. Again, the insubordination risk keeps getting better, down to 44%, but I still don't love it. The 85% thing is still difficult, so we'll see.
How should we position the troops?
Well, how about seizing the advance?
Congregate copius in dextro latere.
We are ready to engage the enemy.
Okay, can I get some more troops? Perfect. Supportive square. No negatives on the board. Depending on the choices and the stratagems that I make, it affects this, Marinda. Each of these is its own specialization. So there's artillery, and you can see what the benefits you get on positives and negatives. So right now, if this were to stay as it is, if this is how we're going to stay, I would lose 5 Legion morale, and I would lose 125 Legion members. This right now, I would have enemy manpower is at -50, so I would cut down. That would increase the amount of people they lose. And then this is at 0. So you want these numbers in positives and to get out of the negatives, and you do that here. When you deter cavalry, each of these has a different effect. So like this, for example, drops cavalry a little bit, but improves our infantry and improves our logistics. So that means that we have fewer items. And you can see down below what the ultimate result of all that is. So like deter cavalry, I would lose 5 Legion morale. I'd lose 50 Legion myself, but they would lose 50, and I would increase my aggression, which means we would do more damage. Give no ground means we would lose 5 morale, but we would have -50 to enemy manpower. So that's what I'm tempted to do. And then this is a lot more. I do get a loot reward here if I choose this, but I don't really need that as much as I need to like maintain my people. So I'm going to give no ground in this case. And these stratagems, you develop different stratagems in your camp, and over time you get more stratagems. In fact, I have upgraded now so I can get higher level stratagems, which I will get the next time I'm in camp. Pretty much imaginary, yeah. The thing is, there's still a risk of him dying, and I don't want any of my people dying, so I'm very nervous about that. We'll see what the final phase does. -4 is still bad.
Praise Mars! The day is ours!
Okay, so I could cut them down. I could do this, but I'm going to do this. This is an example of a once-use thing, but this reduces my risk essentially to 0 to the commander and my centurions. So I end up having -4 means in the end I'm still going to lose some people, but not nearly as many as I would. And in every other regard, my guys are okay. I could do this. Ooh, elite reward superior, though. I guess I'll use the infirmary tent. I'm nervous about my commander. I may have to redo this battle, but we'll see. Sure, no problem. Yeah, it's interesting because it's so different from the tactical one that you just saw. And he survived, so it was worth it. And I get superior loot, which means I get a good shield and a hasta. That's not that valuable themselves, but it will allow me to dismantle them and get some good stuff that way. All right. Talk to my Primus. Okay. Right. So, quick save. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and complete this pacification mission. Once those 2 pacification missions are done, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically get all of this camp stuff that I can here. I have a lumber mill. I've got another tannery. I've got a quarry over here. And then see if I can upgrade anything else in my camp. And then and only then will I go on to deal with the rest of Cleopatra, basically. Hasta la vista, baby. Token of Baal. I think I needed 2 of those. Okay. More schematics. Good. Great. And so that's the last pacification quest for this area. And then I can finish with the conquest of Africa because I'll have 12 out of 12. That'll be done. And so it's diplomatic distractions next. So we're getting there. Okay. Also, I'll be able to refill any pila I have left that I used up because I threw a bunch of them. Although most of them were coming from my not main people, so I don't need to refresh those. And most of them also were coming from people that were... I don't think that was my pila 1, or pila 2, which is the one that I'm now basically using. So if I used up a bunch of pila 1, I don't really care. I also need to replenish some of my troops. He has no Denare very much, so that's fine. So I will go here. Okay, let me replenish. 876. Confirmed. Replenish. And some more of these. These guys are now full. This one will come back. I have 458 injured soldiers. 150, but they will probably come back in the end. So, let me go up here. And then stratagem.
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found. I've made a list of materials needed. Pristine heavy helmet. Okay. Right. Whenever you have a moment to go over it.
Okay, I went over it. Okay. All right, so this is what I mean. This guy is going to go here. Okay. And I don't need anything to upgrade right now, so there we go. See, I'm going to leave this guy here because since he's mutinous, I'm probably going to lose him soon anyway. And I don't have the ability, unless I get rid of the guy from the bath. He's got another 16 hours. He's almost got my morale back to level for the entire camp, which I think is more important than one disgruntled Praetorian. So. See a new upgrade. So going from spread Centuriae to spread and search or spread and charge. So you can see this one gives me 3 artillery boost, -1 to infantry and 2 logistics. This one is 2 to artillery, 1 to cavalry, 2 to logistics, and -1 to defense. I think I'm more inclined to do this. I like more benefits. I like more spread out benefits, basically. So I'm going to confirm this. And again, this is a level 3. This, instead of expeditious retreat, now I can go to a tactical retreat instead of a hasty retreat. It does boost this other stuff, but this gets rid of the negative, and I like that. Anything I can do to get rid of negatives is what I tend to try to do. Again, if there's not a difference between the two of them, then variety is good. So I'm going to do this. I'm just basically upgrading all of these. I prefer to minimize the amount of effect on negatives if I have them. And then this again, 1, -1, 2, and 2. But instead I'm just going to go 1, 2, and 1. This is reminding me a bit in an odd way of Gloomhaven, in that Gloomhaven has a bag of numbers that you're drawing from, and as you're upgrading that, you can... One of the things you can do is you can increase the amount of something by a fair bit, like by 2 or 3, or increase several of things by less of a number. So like increase 3 things by 1 or increase 1 thing by 3. And figuring out which one of those makes more sense is one of the interesting challenges of that game, and it's something I've thought about with this. So. No, it's just upgrading existing cards. There's no negative to it. It's just a matter of choosing which upgrade you want to make. But it's definitely worth doing. Okay. Right, so I could restore this, so that was good. All right, so I get several free. So let's do that. They were all Pelem 1. Free, 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 free. Now with what's left, I replenish, and I had enough to replenish everything, but I got most of them were free, which was really useful. So I didn't have to spend a lot of materials replenishing stuff. Sorry, Ilya, what was that?
Hey there, lover boy.
Yeah, I want to make sure we got that whole line in. All right. Let's save that Arven Camp. All right, now.
A rebellion seems to be brewing in this region. They call themselves the Lions of the Desert Night.
How did they get organized so quickly?
We do not know. I suspect these to be warriors of a minor tribe.
Fancy name.
Cineros says the name comes from a local legend. Inspires fear and admiration at the same time.
Do they pose any threat to us?
Not yet. But left unchecked, they might gather enough followers to take their land back once we move on.
Then we need to crush that rebellion. We will crush the rebellion in one swift stroke.
The Desert Night will be more peaceful without its lions.
Precisely. Well. Okay, so we're going to put queso up here. Oh, come on. Why? See, again, the reason I choose queso here is because his shield wall allows him to get to 25 shield. And I've recently upgraded him so that he has a greater range of movement. But I do like having Sagittarius's, and I'm a little nervous that I don't have more of those there. I also need support. So let's make sure we get a support in there. I definitely need a Sagittarius. All right. I don't love it, but I'll take it. How's morale?
Morale has been, I believe, a few victories. We're nearly at full. With a little more, I should also note we have many Legionari still missing in action.
Yeah. Can't wait to get that to neutral so he can be like, well, morale's pretty good. Instead of what it was getting to. There was a point where it was getting to this thing where it said that morale was mutinous. And I'm like, why? We keep winning battles. And I didn't realize it was because we needed to basically improve the camp by putting someone in here, basically. Still frustrating, though, that I have to just basically leave this guy here full time until I get everyone's morale up. Once I can upgrade to a Lavacrum, maybe that goes faster. And I need a... actually, I need a lumber mill to do that now that I think of it. All right, well, once we take care of this, I'm going to do the lumber mill. And then I'm basically going to upgrade the Lavacrum, and then I'm going to pick up everything I possibly can in the camps around. So, should be able to do that. And then do the Cleopatra mission. Which will be the final mission of this segment. Okay. Oh, I have to wait for my Praetorians to arrive. Oh, well then... What did I say I needed? A lumber mill? Oh, I can't because... Unless there's a lumber mill up there. There is a lumber mill up there. Where are my Berbers at? Dispatch! Because that's in a region that we have already dealt with. It's too bad they have to go back to the area every time. Okay, so see, morale of Lego Afram is 26, but more importantly, increase the morale to negative 12. I thought it was negative 10 before. I need to get him just a little bit higher. Okay. So now... Let's do that. Let's get my other one. Okay. Pacifying region time. See, both my cats are in full play mode. Okay, eliminate all enemies. Why do the enemies always have to act first? Okay. How many we got? 1, 2, a Ravager. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lot of archers. Don't love that. Only one heavy, though. Alright, so... Alright, well, we need to get as many of these guys behind cover as we can, then. Alright. Quick save. Let's see how we do.
Fight to the last man if needed.
One shaman who's going to have to die. What I'm most worried about are these archers. Whoa.
Advance and vanquish!
Wow. These guys like double move? Interesting. Oh. These guys are just your garden variety militia. Let's take care of this guy first.
Enjoy the taste of Roman steel!
Whoa. Holy crap. Damn, man. Get away from me. Okay. Dead. All right. Let's see. Oh, crap. Okay, I thought it was going around them. That's my fault. That was badass. Holy cow. Okay, first of all, I want you dead, so that shaman doesn't get you up. Okay. Right. So far, so good. Poison, poison, poison. Okay. And shield walled. He's gonna have to take the poison. Ow! 20 critical, baby. That is how we do it. And you're no longer poisoned.
That should feel better.
Okay. Dead. Okay. Killing him with my lore, because again, I don't want him getting up because of the shaman. Shamans are dangerous because of the poison, but also because of the healing. So now we have 2 archers left and the shaman. But their warriors are all down. No, no, no. God damn it. Alright, do we have any... Okay, can you go there? Can't quite go there. I can't throw a bandage at you, huh? No. Okay. Ow. Yep. 2 archers and a shaman. Ow.
For the glory of Rome!
Dead. Okay. That archer's poison. Lancing. Okay.
Help me, friends. Come on, get up.
Okay, good. Unpoisoned myself. get up here. Okay. All right.
I'm ours! We've won! There is just one left to deal with.
Okay. Nice. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. We used still a lot of the Pila, more Pila probably than I had to use if I was being strict about it, but no injuries. Pacification quest is done. Yeah, that actually, I mean, just one heavy, better Pila than injuries, exactly. And the fact that it was only one heavy, and it was, those Ravager guys were interesting because their movement, but they just, the problem with them is, yeah, they move fast, but then they run up and attack you, and then they're vulnerable, right? So... No. Nope, still not as good. Yeah, the shamanic staff, that unique staff is just better, is the problem. I mean, the base damage is better, but everything else about this... There we go. I do have a 2. So I might not even need to refresh. Might not even need to. Okay. Now again, we want to check and make sure that we're not missing any treasure chests or any like extra stuff. That looks like it ought to be one, but it's not. Like an interactable one. I love how the horses, you just drop them off and the horses are like, yeah, we'll just sit here. It's all good. Okay. All right. So we leave here. We pick up everything there's left to pick up in terms of like camp upgrades that we have in terms of access to. Upgrade as much as we can, and then we do the Cleopatra mission. Sector conquered. Complete all main quests to finish the campaign. Okay, well. I think the only main quest we have left now, well, okay, is diplomatic distractions, which we'll track. Yeah, the map really is huge. Okay. I'm going to save this under R of continuing. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, shoot. How did I get out of rations? Okay, gained a lumber mill. All right, let's go here. We've got more things to get. Okay. We have got more things to get, but... we can do the lava chrome. Yep. Be great if it would open a second spot. That would be really great. Okay, so the next thing is a foundry. I need I need 2 mines. Oh no, I have that already. I need a farm, and then I can build a forge. Okay, that's pretty huge. Okay. Why am I still not... okay. Okay, I've got him there, I've got him there, I've got him there. Okay. Can't do tier 3 items yet, but I will be able to soon.
Our way, Legate.
Please tell me you have more money. You do. Good. I think I can do that. Okay. And then... give me all of your rations. Rations have been more of an issue as of late. Maybe because I'm feeding 2 legions instead of 1, I suppose. Seems reasonable. Okay. These guys are already at full. Okay. Alright, so now we go up here. We replenish our supplies, our tactical supplies here. Then we finish up with the camp. Yeah, we don't have any free ones left. We used those up last time until that resets. But I have enough. 800 denarii. Starting to get a little light in the denarii, but it's okay.
All quiet.
Let's go pick up some more stratagems. Okay, so well-aimed Pila is now carefully aimed Pila, and then this one, fire everything! Anyone knows what that reference is for. Throw everything. Okay, again, I want to minimize negatives, so... okay. Let's get that rest of the camp built. Getting the forge is going to be pretty sweet because at that point we can start doing tier 3 items, which is going to be pretty good. Okay. All right. Okay. Dispatch Legion. What? I mean, it's not pacified. Oh. Is that out of the region, really? Mutiny. Queso Candice Achilles sitting on the ground, clutching his bleeding arm, furious eyes locked on Lucius Fabius. Perpetrator is waving his weapon threateningly in direction. Fabius is clearly very angry as well. Notice some of your supplies and weapons are missing. A handful of legionary have formed up behind him, ready for a fight. Small group of mutineers leave your camp without another word. Yeah, but now I gotta go freaking heal up. Oh, man. Nice, Lazuli. That sucks. It especially sucks because it's queso, too. Yeah, I mean, I knew that was going to happen at some point. All right, get here. 60 hours, Jesus. Okay. Don't have to do that yet, but I can do that. Now I need to do a farm. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware, but there was nothing I could do about it and keep my morale. I thought about putting them in the thing, but I was doing that before on a one-to-one basis, and my morale in general just kept dropping over the camp. I feel like the morale may be the one part of this game that they don't quite have down. It's not still fully clear to me. Because realistically, like... I don't know. Maybe I just put him in there and keep him in there for now. And hope that the morale's good enough, but it's... frustrating. Okay. Okay, now the issue is that I've got to use 60 hours before, because Queso is one of my big... I do not want to go into anything involving Alexandria with him injured. I need him at full strength, so... Are you down there? Okay. Okay. Oh, no, cancel. No, I want the Berbers to do that because they're right there. Yeah. Okay. Freaking did it again. Okay. This one, though. That's fine. All right, I guess they've got as much as they're going to be able to get in terms of camps and stuff like that. I don't think, because this is on that side. So yeah, so it looks like hunting grounds. Yeah, so I think that's the best we're going to do. We don't have any more upgrades available. Lost rations, not a big deal. Praetorians' morale is improved during their leisure time. Well, that's nice to know. Queso is healed. Great. Okay. All right. So now that we've done that, Queso is healed. Everyone, we've got all our stuff replenished. Now we can just look into pick up our new stratagems, the camp, and then head off to do Cleopatra's thing. her mission. No, we might as well just keep him there. He's appalled. So he's the next one up on the list. We have to keep him. He's moving his way up there, I think. Yeah, I still wish you could hover over them and see other aspects of how they're feeling, but appalled, whatever. Dinner's not going to leave me. Disgruntled, pleased. I have to deal with these other ones too, which I'll do at some point. Okay. Right.
Away, Legate.
Stratagems. And I can't upgrade any further, right? Because I don't... Yeah, I need one more of those. One more of these, and then at that point, I can work to the rest of these. Legion Strength. That'll be useful eventually. But the next thing after this would be the hospital, I think. That's also useful. I would say... But I'd say the most thing is Foundry. And then hospital. And then Imperator Tent. And then just everything else I fill in. But it's a pretty good upgrade tree that I've gotten, I think. I feel fairly good about this tree.
All is well, I hope.
And getting all these level 3 stratagems before the next one is pretty good, too. So instead of a Devastating Wedge, Chaotic Wedge, or a Shocking Wedge. Let's do a Shocking Wedge. Instead of a Drilled Cavalry Encircle, we do an Expert 1. So that's -1, 5, 1, -1. Or 4, 1, -1. Again, I want to minimize the negatives, so I'm going to go with a Cavalry Raid. This one is when I lose, which I don't lose. Expert Covered Retreat or Voluntary Retreat. I think, again, variety there. Good. Yeah, very happy that we're making these level 3 upgrades. Great. Okay. All right, we should be ready to go. It's time to go to Alexandria. I might have done that before, incidentally. Actually, wait. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure that he doesn't have any money. I might have done the Alexandria thing before, except it was way through enemy territory, so I figured I might as well gradually remove some of these. Okay. No, I think we're good there. He's out of rations, pretty much out of money. Okay. Arvin Camp. Overwrite. Confirm. Diplomatic distractions. Okay. Let's do it. All right. Okay, detour. The frick is Varanus? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so there are more. Okay. Well, you know what? Oh my god, dude. Why is everybody... Stop! Stop injuring all my people! Jeez! For the love of Pete, come on. Come on. All right. See, I didn't think I'd be able to do anything with these. 60%. Wow. All right. Do not like that 80% thing at all. I want to speed this up a little bit here. Sorry, I'm going to speed this up more than I normally would because coming to the end here of this here stream.
The enemy line is breaking.
Yep. Okay. No.
I see the tenente. We've done it. The enemy is routed.
I like that.
Proseguiamo.
Okay, my commander survived. That is very good. A little nervous. Sector conquered. Hey, good. Okay, that's good actually, because what that means is I need that farm. Okay. See, I didn't know that I could conquer all these extra areas. I mean, it's up here. So I guess they were like, you don't have to conquer all of it. I'm like, what if I conquer all of it? What's up, Mar? Okay. 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 So, now, upgrades. Yep. Now I can do level 3 items. Aegis 3. Need an ancient Greek shield plate. What stuff I have material for? Assassin Cal 3. Ooh. Yes, let's craft that. I think I have. Yeah. Checking to see which ones of these. Now, if they're like special, a lot of my guys now have special shields or special armor or special weapons, which have particular things associated with them that this is not going to This is not going to benefit, so it may not end up being useful. I mean, some of it's going to be useful anyway, but not as much as one might think. Ooh, appeal him 3. Yes. Absolutely. Yes, so I'd like to assign a Praetorian. He's performing triage. Okay. Great. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ann Evans? Which class do I think is the most powerful? Well, my main guy is a Sagittarius, and he's pretty badass. I would say probably Cineros is very good. Cineros is the support guy. And which is, I forget what the official Latin name is, but support. I think, though, probably the strongest one is Queso, who is the heavy. He's, like, there have been a lot of times where it's basically his shield wall is so powerful that he basically occupies a lot of attention. So I would say probably him. Bring advance would be my thought. Thorough roll call. And let's go for variety there. Celebrate and debrief. Yeah. Queso is has definitely been the MVP, the MVR, the most valuable Roman, on more than one occasion. Can absolutely confirm. All right. So I want to wait long enough to just get those level 3s built. Oh, also while I'm at it, what do I want to build next now that I've built this? Probably the hospital, I'm thinking. But I'm a ways away from that. I need another tannery and I need 2 farms. So that's probably a way. I have been playing, by the time I finish today, just over 50 hours. So I have been at it a while. The guy from my fellow GOG streamer, Dizzy has played like 94 hours or something like that, but that is not me. I have not been able to play that much yet. Okay, so okay. You guys do that. Oh, we have an iron mine here that I have to attack? Interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to have my main crew do that, actually. And that'll probably be the last thing that we do. Then the next time, we'll do these next few ones. The reason I'm doing this is because if they're in the way anyway, I might as well just go over and upgrade more of the camps, upgrade my camp, conquering more of these sectors as I go, because it also means I won't have to worry about, people sending armies to attack. I don't know if it's going to benefit us, but... Hey, what's up, Raiders? Welcome, welcome. All right. Okay. Okay, 95% survival chance, 0% insubordination risk is pretty good.
We are ready to deploy
Again,
the Legion.
in the interest of speed, I'm going to go through this a little faster than I would normally. Let's go with that. Cunning Weak Center.
Alicite hostes in infamata mamitiam aki. The Legion has engaged the enemy.
Okay. Okay, right. Doing that. From the way I play, it doesn't seem like I've been playing this game for very long.
Weather's changing for the worse.
Why is that? I mean, I think I've been doing pretty well. 50 hours, I think, is a reasonable number. Okay, let's do coordinated skirmish.
Contentite vestras ponte! This is it! Their will to fight is broken!
Okay. So, cut them down, probably.
Stati hostibus! Eos persequimini!
Right, there we go. And I'll take the not very impressive, but whatever loot. I'll take that, good. I'll take those. Yeah, okay, pretty good. Oh, damn it. As you arise in the morning and leave your tent to prepare for breakfast, Queso Quintius Aquilinus approaches you with a dark look in his eyes. He hands you a small stone with familiar symbols written on its smooth surface. Wixie. Queso explains he found it next to his bed just now. Now he's going to be poisoned again. Dude, the Wixie people. These people have got to freaking... They gotta chill, man. Okay. Love that. Okay. Let's take a look at the inventory, and I'll put Queso in healing again. Oops. Wait a minute. Right, okay. And then she's got this. Okay, I think the time has finally come. I know you love that old hood, but geez. Okay, and then there was somebody that was wearing... I think these guys are all wearing special ones except for that, right? Okay. Okay. Let's bring in that Pelum 3. Love it. Let's get rid of that. Still have a bunch of Pelum 2s. Okay, good with the bandages. Good with the bandages. Right, okay, good. So... I think we probably don't need that, actually. Okay, great. All right, and the last thing here is I need to assign... First of all, I have appalled. Okay. Let's put you in here so you feel better. Let's put you in here. Okay. 36 hours and 12 hours. Okay. There we go. Which other games do I like to play? I think it depends on whether you think I don't play those enough either. I play a lot of RPGs, a lot of role-playing stuff, some strategy like this, and the occasional puzzle or exploration type game. But I do a lot of lore-based games, so things with a fair bit of story and narrative to them, which is one of the reasons that I like this game. This has a lot of a mix of that. It has some roleplay, which I like. It has strategy, which I like. Especially I like roleplay and some strategy, and it obviously has some story. So for the most part, I dig all those things. Okay. I'm going to... I can dispatch the Legion. Let's dispatch them. Kaladea's healed. You have a really good taste in games. Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay. That is taken care of. Good. My guy healed yet? Queso is healed. Great. Wonderful. Alright, that's good. Because now I can enter here. Alright, which means next time we'll have a couple more regions to conquer. We'll move our way up until we get to Alexandria. Then do the Alexandria thing. The tactical small map stuff with Cleopatra. And then that will wrap up presumably this section of the campaign, although we'll see for sure when we get there. Okay. Nope, wait, here first. Do you have money? Have you restocked your money? You have restocked your money. Outstanding. Okay. All right. Now, rations. All right. Lovely. Okay. Now I have 1,500. That ought to be enough to replenish my troops. If you don't mind, can I ask you a question? That is a that's an interesting beginning. It depends on the question. If you think it is a question that is polite and reasonable to ask, sure. Ooh. So I didn't replace all of those. Okay, let's do that. It's not quite everybody. I need more, but... Okay. There's that. There's that. And I may need to reset somebody.
Feels weird.
Okay. I got the foundry. He's almost there. Okay.
I feel like it's not sharp enough.
Maybe it's sharp, but you're tired.
Or maybe the blacksmith is getting sloppy.
Damn. Shots fired. Okay. Get that stratagem. I don't think we have anything to replenish. All right. So let's see. We want to restore that. Okay, good. Another upgrade. I love this. You came here to ask if we accept art commissions? Oh, well, you need to talk to the... I am streaming on GOG's channel. This is not my channel. But I am one of the streamers here, along with many others. On my channel, I actually have several artists I already work with. You know, I am all set. But as far as the other streamers on GOG, there may be others. I don't know. You need to try to track them down individually and ask. But art commissions are, I mean, I really love being able to grab art from different people, but I myself personally am all good on that score. So, but as far as this channel, I wouldn't have control over that anyway. That is as I say, for others, the others on the channel to decide for themselves individually. And I don't think the channel as a whole, I mean, the art stuff that gets done here, most of our art assets have to be approved directly by GOG, which is, of course, owned by CD Projekt. So, yeah. Okay, there's that. Lovely, great. Now all I have to do is go replenish this. And then we will be set for next time. Great. Okay. All right, so what that means is next time when we play, chat, we will have diplomatic distractions, so we're going to keep pushing east. We'll probably conquer a couple more of these regions. If we can upgrade anything else in the camp, we will. And then when we actually get to Alexandria, we will do that quest. And once that's done, then this will be completed because we conquer enough of Egypt to force the Pharaoh's forces. We've conquered a lot of Egypt, actually, much of it. And so we have a few more of these to pacify on the way. And then we'll be able, it might even make this quest easier. I don't know. Maybe it'll make the diplomatic distractions quest easier than we did all this other stuff. We will find out. But that will be for a later time. And I'm looking to try to probably upgrade the hospital next, I'm thinking. So I'll need another farm and another tannery for that. And so on. But I'm glad we got up to the forge so we can do the tier 3 stuff. This stuff, that's all we have left to build. These 6 places. So, but it is past time for me, so I am going to rise up on out of here. And I want to thank everyone for being here today. I hope you folks enjoyed it again. This is on sale, as I did happen to remember this time. Echo always gives me a hard time about that. But this is on sale. It is at 67% off. So I think right now it's at like $14.49. Yeah, you can see I've played 52 hours, 25 minutes. So I think right now it is at about $14, maybe $15. This thing normally retails at $44.99. I think it's extremely good at that price. Would highly recommend it at that price. At $15, if you like this at all, it is highly worth it. And that's only going to basically last for a little over a day. That sale's going to be over in about a day. So now is the time if you were interested to pick this up. I think this is very, very cool game. I hesitate to name it my game of the year yet because there are a few others that are fighting for that same, that same title in my mind. However, it is definitely, like, for me, top 3 games of the year, and depending on how everything shakes out, it could end up there. I'm very impressed with this. Now, again, game of the year, not meaning that it came out this year, but meaning the first time that I played it was this year, and I really, really have enjoyed this a ton. I think it's got great variety. I think the gameplay, for the most part, is great. I think that there are very few sort of inconsistencies in the presentation, a little bit with the morale, maybe, but, like, pretty much I'm pretty good with most of it. I think it's paced pretty well. So far, I have really, really enjoyed this a lot. Now, again, that could change. I don't know. Maybe it's going to faceplant at some point. But so far, I really enjoyed it. So if you liked it too, if you use the link, if you type an ! Game, you'll see a link that lets you go over to the GOG store. You can use that link. That will give me a couple of bucks, but it won't cost you anything extra. And it'll be you'll be able to get this awesome game for, like I say, less than $15, which for a game that's as good as this is highly worth it. But that's only going to be around for another 30 or so hours before the sale comes to an end, and then it goes up to its $44.99 price, which, again, still worth it at that cost, but now's the time if you're interested to do that sale. Yeah, exactly. I think it is an absolute steal at that price as well. I would agree. Okay, but that is going to do it for me. If you liked what you saw and heard, today, then I would ask, if you liked what you saw and heard today, I would ask you to follow us here on GogCom's Twitch channel. I would ask you to consider as well checking out our own individual channels, because we have our own subsystems and Patreons and good stuff like that. And consider subscribing to us here at GogCom's channel as well. I'm going to be heading off now, but Kilgore Trout is going to be back with you in a few hours playing some more System Shock 2 Remastered. I will be back on my own channel tomorrow night with some tabletop D&D as the community D&D crew with Shadow Mage as your DM and the rest of the Shadow group playing. Continue with Waterdeep Dragon Heist. They're very deeply into that campaign now, so it's highly worth your time to go check it out if you like the whole D&D roleplay stuff. And then on Thursday, I will be here for, or not here, I'll be over on my channel playing some more of a certain game that rhymes with Mlu Mlintz. That may or may not sound familiar to people. So if you are interested in checking out that game, which I've been having a ton of fun with as well, definitely do it. Saturday, I will be on my own channel playing part of my Infinity and Beyond Eberron Oracle of War campaign, which is, they're all level 17. We're moving up to level 20, and we are in the final season of that campaign, season 6 of Eberron Oracle of War, and the part they're on is called the Final Tribute. So I hope you will consider checking that out as well. Otherwise, I'll be back here next Tuesday with more of this game, more of Expeditions Rome on episode 481 of Pen and Pixels. Thank you, everyone, though, for being here. Much appreciated. And I will see you folks very soon. I know. It's still driving me nuts in Boundaries. Like, but I've gathered enough stuff that I'm that close. I feel like I'm right there, so I think I'll get there. But anyway, that's it for me. Thanks, everybody, for being here. You're all lovely folks. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And as I always say on my channel, everyone, please be good to each other. And I'll see you folks on my stream on Wednesday night, Thursday night for the game aforementioned Flu Flints rhymes with, and or next Tuesday for more Pen and Pixels and more Expeditions Rome. Yeah, I know. Anyway, that's it. I'll be off for now. Stick around for Kilgore in a few hours. And much love, everyone. Everyone be good to each other, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.